Everybody, George Bernard Shaw, the caustic British playwright, once said that the Earth is another planet's insane asylum, and truer words was never said, especially after November 8th. We've certified mental commitment, and our job, your job is to restore sanity to a world gone crazy. We have a world that is doing a giant experiment on itself in self-extinction. And every single strand of information and data and observation says to us, get off of fossil fuels completely in the next 20 or 30 years. And what is planet Earth doing? It's opening up whole new fields in North Dakota. And this is why there is a Dakota access pipeline for fracked oil. And that has to be stopped. And there's another oil field in Alberta, in the Athabascan region, for tar sands. And that has to be stopped.
That has to be stopped!
We cannot end our reliance, our addiction on fossil fuels by opening up one after another giant new oil field. It seems to go without mention. And what's happening here, what Lauren was talking about, is a pipeline from the Athabascan fields in Alberta was originally going to be, it's landlocked. They were originally going to go through the Keystone pipeline, and we stopped that line. But they don't give up. Another company called Enbridge is moving pipeline. That was the Keystone was through the Great Plains. The other pipeline that we have to worry about goes through the Midwest, goes through Wisconsin, goes 12.3 miles from us, right in Marshall on the northeast corner of Dane County. 12.3 miles. And in the next 6 months, Enbridge, the company, another Canadian company, will be asking for a permit to build that new pipeline to take tar sands oil down to the Gulf to be exported to Europe.
Hell no!
Hell no is right. They don't know. They've never visited Madison before. They're not aware, apparently, of the Madison uprising in 2011. Stormed that Capitol. We are lucky. We are building on the foundation established by the Sioux Standing Rock tribes, where they have a North Dakota police and sheriffs and deputies who are malevolent. Here we are fortunate. When we do our civil disobedience, when we stop that pipeline, at least we will know that we will be treated with respect. And that means all of us have the ability, if we want to cross that line, to show our moral fiber in 2018 when that line is proposed to be built, to stand up and say, I am not going to let my children, I am not going to let my grandchildren, and for you young folks, I'm not going to let my own life have a place, a world that cannot sustain a civilization in the future. And I have to say one last thing. This is a revolution here. The other demonstrations we've had been organized by the Community 350 group. God bless you, Lawrence, the 350 UW. This is the first time we've had a vast majority of people under 30 instead of those with gray hair. I'm so glad to see you guys, because you cannot lead a revolution with walkers. And we need you, and we need your moral statement. And because you're going to be here after we're dead, you have the right to stand up and demand a livable world. Your generation is going to make that difference. In 1936, Roosevelt gave his acceptance speech for his second term. And he said something that I want to share with you, those who are under 30. And he said, there's a mysterious cycle in human events. Of some generations, much is given. Of other generations, much is expected. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. God bless you.